everybody, welcome back to the channel. Once again, my name is Brandon. I'm an acting and performance coach, and I'm jumping back into NF today. This will be the second video. Sorry, that's 2, 3. I don't know what happened there. The connection between my hand and my brain, non-existent. The second video, 2, in the journey, the NF journey. So many of you have told me that I'm okay, I'm on the right track. The order that I gave you in the last video will be about right. I didn't have any complaints about my way of reacting to like rap music. I haven't done it before this. I was really nervous about it, but most of you seem to enjoy what I had to offer, seem to like the acting performance angle that I bring to these reactions. So I appreciate that. I'm glad of that. I want to thank Rosalie once again over at Rosalie Reacts for introducing me to NF. Again, her information will probably be in the description one more time at least. I don't know what to expect. So far, the first couple that I heard from him, not a whole lot of wordplay, not a whole lot of metaphor bars, right? Like that. Ton of really good storytelling, very honest, raw, emotional dialogue is what it feels like to me. So I'm excited to jump into this one. He's definitely talented lyrically, and I do love that. It doesn't matter. We're in it for the journey. I'm here to follow this path that's been laid out in front of me, these milestones, these songs in the order that we're given. Don't worry, some of you seem concerned. If there isn't a video, I'm still gonna watch it. I'm still gonna react to it. What I may do is ones that don't have videos, if there's a chunk of say 2 or 3 that don't have a video on the playlist, on the journey playlist, I may do all of those in one video and then get to the one where there is a video, because the angle that I come at these things, I don't know that I'm gonna have a ton to say if I can't see him, you know, because I'm really all about the performance. I'm all about that aspect of it. And I don't know enough about singing. I don't know enough about rap to really critique it just vocally. I may do that. I may group in the ones that are audio only together, give you guys one video with 2 or 3 songs on it at a time, and then get to the ones with video and really break those down. I hope that's cool. If you guys like that idea, definitely let me know, because I'll want to make the adjustments. Okay, too much rambling. Every time I react to him, I talk forever. I think I'm just nervous. Let's just jump into this one. Here we go. Okay. That's really interesting imagery. Looks like Detroit. I'm a big Eminem fan. It just reminds me of...
I'm looking like I'm gonna get it, you probably don't get it. I come in your house with a microphone looking like I'm about to set up a show in your kitchen. I'm out of my mind, but I feel like I'm in it. If I never make it, don't make any difference. I'm stuck in the...
Stop. Okay. All right. Yes. All right. So, okay. So a couple of things. One, I've heard this one. This is the one I think that was on the Madden soundtrack, actually. There are a couple of lines in this that I really remember well, or at least I feel like I remember them. Okay, now I can't remember them at all, but I feel like I know this one a little bit. I never really broke down the bars, so I'm gonna really get into this. I pulled up the lyrics because he's going really fast, not because I couldn't understand him. I understood everything, but he said like 4 different things that I really wanted to point out, and I can't remember them all is the problem. So we got the lyrics, we're gonna pull it up, we're gonna go back and forth every now and then, okay? I'm out of my mind, but I feel like I'm in it. That line is fire. That's an incredible line. That and the overwhelmingness of that. We're gonna go back to the beginning. We're gonna go all the way back to the beginning and check it out. Be patient with me. I'm not used to this, okay? I'm not used to it. I'm a little overwhelmed.
I'm looking like I'm gonna get it, you probably don't get it. I come in your house with a microphone looking like I'm about to set up a show in your kitchen. I'm out of my mind, but I feel like I'm in it. If I never make it, don't make any difference. I'm still gonna kill it. You know what the deal is. I never know chilling when I'm in the building, and F is a monster. I am a villain. My music is sick and you don't know what ill is. You better get back. I don't write any filler. I write what I feel, and I'm feeling a million, so you better be quiet. You hear it? I'm about to lose it. I'm on a whole different level of music. Don't treat me like I have no clue how to do this. You better rethink what you're thinking and move. Now picture me writing when I was a kid trying to make it in music. I thinking it's crazy. I spent all my money on studio time trying to get on my music so people could play it. Keep it 100, my music was terrible. Learn to get better the more that I made. Go back to my Moments album. Most of you people, you probably don't know what I'm saying.
Don't worry, I feel the beats in it. I'm stopping where I feel like there's more natural places to stop. I'll back up because I know he's about to hit that. There's something right there. I get it. But there's so much. Come on. How am I supposed to not stop right? I let things go for so long because I don't want it to be annoying. You know what the deal is, and never no chilling when I'm in the building. So, I mean, that's fine. Talk your stuff, but the wordplay is really cool. If I never make it, don't make any difference. My music is sick and you don't know what ill is. Sick and ill, a little bit of a double, kind of a bar. He's just hitting it back to back. So it's my music is sick, you don't know what ill is. I don't write any filler, I write what I'm feeling. So it's double after double. Is this newer? Nope, this is 2015, okay? I'm gonna keep it 100. My music was terrible. Learned to get better the more that I made it. Most of you people, you probably don't know what I'm saying. Hold up. This is like another one of him letting you know that he didn't just show up one day. He's been doing this forever. He's been working on this forever. He's been fighting to do this. He put in the time, he put in the money, he put in the effort. He went through the stages knowing he wasn't good enough, working to get better. Those are all great things, positive things, very powerful things. And I can see how people could relate to that. I'm gonna go back again. I'm just going back and listen to it. Right here.
My music is sick and you don't know what ill is. You better get back. I don't write any filler. I write what I feel and I'm
love
feeling
that.
a million. So you better be quiet. You hear it? I'm about to lose it.
I'm on a whole different level of music.
Don't treat me like I have no clue how to do this. You better rethink what you're thinking and move. Now picture me writing when I was a kid trying to make it in music. I think it is crazy. I spent all my money on studio time trying to get on my music so people could play it. Keep it 100. My music was terrible. Learn to get better the more that I made. Go back to my moments album. Most of you people, you probably don't know what I'm saying. Hold up. What you witnessing now? Don't try to figure me out. I grab on that microphone, jump in the crowd. They was laughing at me. Who they laughing at now? I laugh at myself. Some people, they looking like wow. The moment you told me that you was a rapper, I couldn't believe it. You believe it now? Step in the booth and I'm murderer. You never heard of a rapper that killer like I do. I sleep on the couch in the studio, stay up till 3 in the morning and write till I get more. The moment I wake up, I feel like I don't even sleep and I'm ready to put on my record. Well, thank you for buying. Maybe you burned it, but either way, I'm gonna wreck it. Look at the industry, look what it did to me. You'll never make it if you never grind. You put a whole lot of money into it, you better be ready to give it your time. Look at the past couple years of my life and I promise you I've been giving it mine. Try to keep up with this, I'm not a puppet, no string on my back. I'm one of a kind.
I just need 2 seconds. I need 2 seconds. I'm loving the beat switches and they're so subtle. This isn't like he's like dropping a whole new drum line or he's completely changing the tempo or anything like that. He's just adding an instrument here, taking one away, they're bringing in the bass, dropping out the percussion altogether. He's just being very creative with how he plays with the beat, and his cadence is absolutely insane. He's killing it. Every time he switches, it completely sort of like, it gives me whiplash just a little bit, but it's so in pocket. Each cadence is so in pocket. It's insane. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Eminem in that way. He seems to be able to just drop all these crazy cadences. There's a few rappers that can do that. Eminem and K-Dot are two that come to mind right away. I'm really impressed by that. All of these lyrics are basically coming from the same place. Nothing's free. I had to work for this. Don't look at me and think that I just showed up and it just happened for me. I had to put in the time. I had to put in the effort. Busted my butt for this, so you can't take it from me. There's a lot of defiance in this album. I don't want to say bitterness, but aggression. There's a lot of like I've earned this place. This is my place. I don't care what you say about it. This is where I belong. This is what I'm going to do. I've worked to get here and nobody can take this from me. There's a lot of empowerment in this. People who listen to this who are fans of his probably feel really pumped up. There's a reason it was on a sports video game, and yeah, this is the one. And there are a couple of lines, maybe not lines, I'm not really remembering any lyrics, but I'm remembering some of the melodic and elements, some of the beat elements. I can kind of feel when he's about to really like give that kind of, he has like this signature, I'm noticing, sort of like scream or vocalization that he does, and I can tell when that's coming, but I don't remember any of these lyrics. So I mean, again, it's a pretty genuine reaction. Though the beat did stick with me. It did definitely stick with me.
I'll make it if you never grind. You put a whole lot of money into it, you better be ready to give it your time. Look at the past couple years of my life and I promise you I've been giving it mine.
That's true about so many things, by the way. Just wanted to throw that out there. You cannot go into anything expecting it just fall in your lap. You got to be ready and willing to put in the work, give it the time, make the sacrifices. You're only going to get out of something what you give to it. Really important message to share with people.
You better be ready to give it your time. Look at the past couple years of my life and I promise you I've been giving it mine. Try to keep up with this, I'm not a puppet, no string on my back. I'm
this
one
imagery
of a
is
kind.
crazy.
It's changing, no way to tame this. I am an artist.
Look what I painted.
Hang up the caution tape, I'm dangerous. Does anyone know where my brain is? Rappers are comfortable knowing they're famous, but I really don't care what your name is, and I really don't care if I'm nameless. Y'all just driving around, I know what my lane is. Hockey, not competitive, this is a job for me, it's adrenaline. Don't try to box me and I am Mayweather. Come in the ring, my punches are way better. I never drink, but I live in these bars. The moment you blink is the moment you lost. Say you a king, who put you in charge? Care what you think, I'm breaking your car. Climbing on top of it, sounding your alarm, and wake up the neighborhood, rapping your yard. you come in the session with me, I'ma show you what dope is. And when I say dope, I ain't talking about smoking, I'm talking about music that has an emotion. I look at this mic, it's part of my family. Take it away, I'm coming to find you. I've been through a lot of my life and it's hard to get people to listen when no one's behind you. And then Capital came in the picture and gave me a shot. And look at it now, I look at the team I'm dealing with. These people ain't playing around. Looking back, I got a lap. I was in a whole different place a year ago. I look at the math, I look at the map, and thank you God, I swear it's a miracle. And I'm sorry, but I gotta leave. But man, this track was beautiful. The least I can do if I murder a beat is take the time to go to his funeral.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go back, if you don't mind. I don't think you'll mind. I'm gonna go back and listen to it again. A lot of that last bit, I remembered a lot more, particularly that last couple of lines. At least I can do if I murder a beat is take the time to go to his funeral. That one is like seared in my brain. I got a little into that. We're gonna go back. I love this imagery here of him wrapped in this caution tape. And then the moment here when you see him breaking out of it, it's very metaphoric. It has a lot to represent. I think he's really trying to tell us something. I feel like his music videos are going to have a lot of messages in them going forward. Someone did tell me that he is involved or directly involved in producing, in storyboarding and everything, all of his music videos. So I really feel like there's going to be a message laced throughout them, and that seems very significant to me. But the fact that it's caution tape too. Now there's a couple of things that I could take from that. Caution tape is what it says. It's yellow, it's warning, it's caution, it's slow down, it's be careful, don't cross. So he could be putting, it could be, oh, there's caution tape around me because I'm dangerous, maybe in the rap game, or it could be because I'm toxic, I have problems, don't come near me. That could be a thing. Or it could simply be that, like, when you go to concerts and things like that, they put up caution tape as barriers to keep people away. That could be a thing too. Or it could be a little bit of a double entendre with a couple of those. Okay, we're gonna go through the last bit of this one more time.
Does anyone know what my brain is? Rappers are comfortable knowing they're famous, but I really don't.
This is what I'm talking about. He just drops the beat out. We're gonna go back a little more.
The past several years of my life, and I promise you I've been giving it mine. Try to keep up with this, I'm not a puppet, no string on my back. I'm one of a kind. Music is changing, no way to tame this. I am an artist. Look what I painted. Hang up the caution tape, I'm dangerous. Does anyone know what my brain is? Rappers are comfortable knowing they're famous, but I really don't care what your name is, and I really don't care if I'm nameless. Y'all just driving around. I know what my lane is. Hockey, not competitive. This is a job for me. It's adrenaline. Don't try to box me, and I am Mayweather. Come in the ring, my punches are way better. I never drink, but I live in these bars. The moment you blink is the moment you lost. Say you a king, who put you in charge? Care what you think? I'll break in your car. Climbing on top of it, sound the alarm, and wake up the neighborhood, rap in your yard, and carry the speakers up under my arm. So you can sleep in on me, I'm at large. No, but the jokes, I ain't joking. You come in the session with me, I'ma show you what dope is. And when I say dope, I ain't talking about smoking, I'm talking about music that has an emotion. I look at this mic, it's part of my family. Take it away, I'm coming to find you. I've been through a lot of my life and it's hard to get people to listen when no one's behind you. And then Capital came in the picture and gave me a shot. And look at it now, I look at the team I'm dealing with. These people ain't playing around. Looking back, I got a lap. I was in a whole different place a year ago. I look at the math, I look at the map, and thank you God, I swear it's a miracle. And I'm sorry, but I gotta leave. But man, this track was beautiful. The least I can do if I murder a beat is take the time to go to his funeral.
Not saying that you'd mind, but I'm not going to make you go back and listen to it another several times. I'm definitely going to when I get off of here. I've got to listen to that at least 3 or 4 more times. I just have to. So that's going to happen, but I'm not going to make you guys go through it. That was incredible. The percussion was so raw, deep, real, visceral. It gets down in your friggin' bones, man. And his performance, I got to see a lot more of his face in this one than I have in the 2 other performances that I've recorded. Definitely a little bit of, again, I go back to it, there's a little bit of an exaggeration. There is some playing things up, or at least physically more than what you would see in a normal conversation, but I don't want to be misunderstood. I still have seen zero, not once during that music video that I feel like he was faking an emotion, or that he was exaggerating an emotion. Again, it feels to me like we're seeing him express himself the way that we all would if we didn't have to censor, if we didn't have to put on this show of civility, if we didn't have to maintain decorum and be civil and quiet and peaceable and hold ourselves in. This is how we would behave sometimes. When we express these deep emotions, when we express the passion that we have for something, when we express the frustration and the bitterness that we have for people who continue to doubt us and don't believe in us and try to hold us down, even though we know what we have to offer inside, we know the power that we've got in there, and we know what we want to achieve, and we know that we're going to achieve it because we're not going to give up. That sort of ferocity that sort of fierceness. This is how we would behave if we were able and allowed to let that out, if it were socially acceptable. He just does it, at least in these videos, right? And the music, and that's what music is great for, particularly rap. In that case, rap, rock, certain other kinds of music with a lot of heavy percussion, a lot of high energy melodies and time signatures, really able to explode and let that loose. There are a few artists these days to get me this worked up. This is exciting. I'm really excited about it. I'm excited to get into it. I hope that you enjoyed this reaction. I hope I'm doing a good job. I'm trying to mix in some line/bar breaking down. I'm trying to a little bit. If you don't care about that, you don't want me to do that, you want me to just focus more on this other stuff, on the performance, on what I'm seeing that way, let me know. Let me know that I don't have to break down the bars, because to be honest, I'm not confident in my ability to do so or to make it interesting. But just the overall experience of listening to this song was insane. Again, I have heard it before. It's been forever, and I never really listened to it. Whenever it was playing, I was whatever, 20 years old or whatever, and I was playing a Madden game. I was trading players and designing shoes and whatever, you know what I mean? I was not listening to it. So this was a great experience, really getting to sit down, listen to the lyrics. It was easy to understand, it was easy to follow, and he just shoots the arrow, man, right through the heart of the subject. It's really impressive. Okay, if you enjoyed watching this with me, please do subscribe to the channel. Much more NF on the way. Hit the like button, leave me a comment in the comment section down below to let me and YouTube both know that you enjoy this kind of music, so that I can be able to continue to produce these videos for you, and so that the algorithm will share this with more NF fans, because I want to get as many of you in here as possible to help me go on this journey, to talk about it in the comments. Come over to the Discord, sign up over there, and talk amongst yourselves over there. I'm going to even set up a channel for the NF journey over there on Discord, because I think that would be something that'll have a lot of tidbits, a lot of information that can be disseminated that way, and Discord would be a great place to do that. So if you're interested in that, come check out the Discord sometime in the next few days after this is posted. I'll try to have a channel set up for NF, for the journey specifically. And yeah, all that being said, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. Please do remember to be kind to each other, and most importantly, be kind to yourself.